Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, thank you for stopping to my videos. First thing first, let me introduce myself. My name is Hilmi Hikmatulloh. I'm a civil engineering student of Siliwangi University. Today, we're going to talk about aggregate properties. What is aggregate properties? Check them out. Let's start from the definition. Aggregate properties. So, aggregate is construction aggregate or simply aggregate. It's a broad category of coarse to medium-grained particulate material used in construction, including sand, gravel, crushed stone, slag, recycled concrete, and geosynthetic aggregates. Next. So we're going to talk about particle shape and surface texture. Aggregates are classified according to shape into the following types. There's 5 types of aggregates. The first thing, rounded aggregates, angular aggregates, flaky aggregates, elongate aggregates, flaky and elongate aggregates. Actually, there's more than 5, but there's the common classification of aggregates. Next, the first, rounded aggregates. The rounded aggregates are completely shaped by attrition and available in the form of seashore gravel. Rounded aggregates result in a minimum percentage of void. It's about 32 to 33%. So the rounded aggregate is actually the smallest void aggregates. So because that, they're gonna give some more workability. So you don't need too much some cement, some water. But they are not really good at compressive strength because poor interlocking, because there's a little bit of friction on that. So the next one is angular aggregates. The angular aggregates consist well-defined edges formed at the intersection roughly planar surface, and these are obtained by crushing the rocks. Angular aggregates result maximum percentage of voids. It's about 38 to 45%. Well, that's almost half. So it gives you less workability than a rounded one, but the compressive strength of the concrete made from the angular aggregates is bigger, because the angular aggregates give you more interlocking, give you more friction on that. So the third one is flaky aggregates. Well, this aggregates is really thin when you compare another another aggregates like a rounded one, like an angular one. So the dimension of aggregate is less than 60%. So the flaky aggregates is like small dimensional. So it's really flaky, just like these books. So you can easily to broke up. Okay, it's different than a thicker one. You get what I mean. So the next one is the elongate aggregates. The elongate aggregates, the length is almost twice of the average aggregates, its dimension. Well, the fifth one, the flaky and elongate aggregates. So the flaky and elongate aggregates is really bad, I think, because they are so long, but you're really thin, so you can actually cross it down. Bam. So these aggregates are obtained from the poorly crushed rocks. So now we're gonna categorize some aggregates from dimension of this. So according to the SEMD 4791, figure 1, here, there's a flaky aggregates. It's really thin. Elongate aggregates, long and flat and elongate. It's thin and long. It's actually could easily break it up. Aggregate with a rough texture are more difficult to compact into a dense configuration than smooth aggregates. Okay, rough texture generally improves more bonding, increase interparticle. The bonding is so strong, so you could not easily separate them because that friction though has physics. In general, natural gravel and sand have a smooth texture, so the crushed aggregates have a rough texture. To meet the needs of angular aggregates with high texture, many specifications for coarse aggregates used in asphalt concrete. So you see that in the first one, the angular aggregates is good for use used in asphalt concrete. Asphalt concrete require a minimum percentage of aggregate with crushed face and surrogate angularity of texture requirement. It's based on the SCMD 5821. You can actually check them out on Google. So the next thing, particle shape and texture of fine aggregates. Fine aggregates is sand, or another thing, is grains of something. The angularity and texture of fine aggregates have a very strong influence on stability of the asphalt concrete mixes. So you stabilize the concrete. You see the void of the angular aggregates is almost in half of them, almost 50%. So the 50% you must mix with some fine aggregates, which is sand with cement with water. So it's gonna be a strong bond of concrete. So the test method for on compact void content of fine aggregates. A sample of fine aggregates with defined gradation is poured into a small cylinder. Yeah, you can actually see the videos of the making of the concrete itself. I'm gonna link it in the description. You can see it. So a base, this is according to SDMC 1252. You can see that. So the soundness and durability. This is the last one. The ability of aggregate to withstand weathering is defined as soundness or durability. Aggregates used in various civil engineering applications must be sound and durable, particularly if the structure is subject to severe climatic conditions. Weather freezing in the voids of aggregates generates stress that can fracture the stone. So that's it, I think, for today. Thank you very much. If you want to check out more about aggregates, I'm gonna link you in the description, or just Google it. There's a lot of things there. Okay, thank you very much. That's all for today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.